Konnichiwa. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope you're having a good night. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Singles Awareness Day to the rest. Just let me check stuff. Okay, oh good. Didn't know what I wanted to play today. Might switch to something later tonight, halfway through the stream. I mean, does Dishonored count as a Valentine's game? You get to hold a heart in it. Like, no joke, you get to hold a beating heart. First, you technically are the first. Hi, Seiji, how are you tonight? Hope you're doing well. And first, officially, you are. What about unofficially, though? And hi, Sinful. How are you today? Ad break is just about to start in a short bit. You're okay, I hope you have a good night. Thank you, I hope you do too. So that's the thing that can electrocute me. You're unofficially second, because I'm the first, is that why? Let me move the keyboard cord. So that lets me go behind these people. Hi, Coov TTV, I hope you're having a nice night. Dishonored on you, Dishonored on your cow. Oh, they could see me from over there. And like 6 people see me, so yeah, I'm not putting up with that. Apparently quick save wasn't the most recent thing. I cast small on your cat. Why? Screen might bug out for a second while I do this. Oh, it didn't. It doesn't like me alt-tabbing away from the game. I hope you're having a nice night. Hi, Hiatus. Looking cute. Thank you kindly. These are the same Valentine's assets I've used for like the last 2 years. Okay. There's gotta be like an oil tank thing there. And with that oil tank thing, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Exactly. With that oil tank thing, I can likely knock out that electrocution thing and not have to worry about it. I might just focus on trying to knock out those people so that I can, what is it called, explore freely. Oh, I thought there was a second way up when we explored the other time. Unless this is what I'm thinking of. Hi, Minerve. How are you today? This is probably what I was thinking of. This is where those 2 guys were. Morris just dragged up with the overseers for some black magic nonsense. Okay, I'll have to do a double jump and then go over it. Hi, Psycho. I hope you're doing well. Okay, there's another one up there. Oh, that guy can see me from all the way over there. There, with your reduced stature, you should have a better time keeping a low profile. Remember, you can call on your chat room for support via codec. We're all counting on you, Snake. I mean, Sasha! Happy non-Valentine's. It's the 15th where you are now. Fair. It's going to be the 15th here in like an hour or so. Hi, Pandar. How you doing? But I still consider it that. The day that I started on. Oh, good lord. Okay, let's reload that. I do have stealth darts, or sleep darts if I need to. Everyone is in fact cool, and I'll pass that along for you, Pandar. So this seems like the best thing to do. I could always try to knock out the people over there before doing the ones here. I'll explore everything, because I don't want to miss out on loot, etc.
Ready? Now, you got your basic paratube. Next comes the nice. Captain's quarters. Got it so far? I'm not an idiot.
Hi, Shadow Mage. I hope you're doing well.
Above that, very, very good. Only one thing can be very rare, which is what I have. That's the, come on, say it. Say it. I want you to say it with me. You'll never learn. The Lord Regent's purse.
It's Nunya here. Changed your name. I wondered. You had the same colored name and such. You're doing relatively alright, and yourself? I'm doing good. Vibing as we always do. Okay, so now this guy can't see me from over there, which makes it easier to knock those people out. Unconscious, unconscious. I'll explore and loot after I knock out the people in this area. I want to do it from there leading to here so that my brain actually remembers it. Oh, jeez. Samja joined a sad stream earlier and bawled your eyes out. Well, I'm sorry to hear you got sad from it. On that note, at least, I mean, if it's very telling that they're doing their job right, if they're able to cause you to feel that much emotion. Oh, that rewires it. That's not actually its power. But hi ZPG, how are you doing? Its power might be the second... Or no, that line just leads to the box. There we go. Your work started selling cheesecake? Oh snap. Reminded you of your dad on April 18th. It'll be 4 years since he died. I am sorry to hear that. It's been multiple years since my stepfather passed away. My real dad's still alive, but I don't see them too much. Everyone is in fact cool, and I will pass that along, ZBG. So that's 1, 2, 3. I don't think I can take him out without him seeing. I should be able to take him out. But that dude's in the way. I don't think they'll actually go down the stairs. Sorry to hear that. Much love, indeed. It's always sad when anybody loses a family member. Look, a Sasha! It is! It's a Sasha at sashakaineko.twitch.tv. Okay, I'm not wasting sleep dart. I save scum so much in this, but I'm playing on the hardest setting with all these issues, so... Oh god dang it. There goes my health. I mean, I could just heal with the one thing, but I'm so neurotic about doing it perfectly. That thing, if I get too close, gets mad at me. That is hilarious. I can literally just lean around the corner and yoink, no one notices. Okay, that should be everybody in this first area. I don't trust leaving them in here, because I'm like, is something going to happen? And they fall over and die. You tied your identity, people are going to eat you on sight. Onion would try, like no joke. They'd be like, Happy Valentine's Day. I don't think Onion did a stream today, did they? Because I know I was lurking in their stream yesterday, and they streamed for a while. It was a good chance to farm points. Oops. I didn't do the double jump. That sound, or that damage, is the fish eating me. I'm looking for hidden items and money stuff. I don't even see a ship out there. I can break through that. Okay, so this was back here. You know what time it is for you guys? 11:26. So it's almost done with Valentine's Day. But it's the stream that I start on the 14th, and thus I consider it to be my Valentine's stream. Oh wow, I almost walked right past this. We're smashing every bottle. Slackjaw's shipment note. Here's the elixir you need to sell on Caldwin's Bridge this week. When you've moved everything, bring the money back to the distillery. I'll give you your cut and next week's shipment. If you're too dumb and get caught, throw the elixir in the river so that they can't give it to Sokolov. I don't want him figuring out what we're doing. Then throw yourself in the river too, basically for messing it up. Slackjaw. Hi Banana, how are you tonight? I saw you emoting in chat before it started. Or I saw that pop up when I opened stream. Okay, I don't think there's anything in the water. Actually, if they just hid something behind the rock, I'll just reload and get my mana back. Doesn't look like it. Big heart. I feel nervous having that thing, like, right next to one of the bodies that I'm not supposed to kill. Because these things blow up if you drop them too hard. That one already had a roof thing missing. Unless they shut down the bridge completely because of curfew or whatever. I can't jump to anything from up there. Again, I don't trust that near people. Bullets that we're basically never using except to shoot a handful of rat swarms. Unconscious, unconscious. I just want to make sure there's not something like a ledge to jump to. Because they've hidden lots of things up in the air. Except normally it's buildings with windows. No, it doesn't look like it. Of course. Teeny bit of a cough. I hope I'm not getting sick. My mom was sick the other day. Though it seemed more like a stomach bug rather than actual flu. Like I said, I just don't trust these. Hi, Quiet. How are you doing? I hope you had a lovely Valentine's Day. Do you have anybody to spend it with? Praise your brother in Raw? That means nothing to me, so I don't know who to praise. You did? I'm glad to hear it. Seiji's brother in Raw is a very good boy, despite the fact that they're probably dead for thousands of years. You did, and also your coworkers. Lamau. Did you do something good for everybody? Is that how they managed to enjoy it all? Oh my lord. I mean, isn't Ra from, like, Egypt? And isn't it, like, an Egyptian deity from... You showed up on time and that seemed good enough. Quiet? On time? Ridiculous. And she's here early in my stream, too? What the heck? Did you get off work early? Or did you literally skip out on work just so you could show up at my stream? Because I would believe it if you told me. I 100% would. Oh, you worked the morning? It was really odd. Is that because you're busier in the morning on Valentine's Day? Oh, there's actually no way over. Oh, I go up to there. I was like, do I have to lower it? But I'm guessing I just climb up and then jump down. Right back, got to do something, have fun. No, they just had to slam a lot of extra people on today. Fair. Something, quiet talking about getting slammed in my say-so stream. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I can jump to that. And go up. But that's open too. Wow, I know, how could you? No, Sash, I'm saying, how could you take it that way? I didn't. 100% not. Thank you for lurking. Is this like a sneaky way up to get behind the people so they can't see me? Because otherwise I don't know why they're giving multiple ways to go up here. That didn't go as planned. Huh? Wait, I tried detecting someone and I didn't see anyone. Who's hearing me? I'll go back to being bigger in a minute. I wonder if this wood is breakable. Interesting. And it looks like this floor stuff is breakable too. It's like smashing stuff. Don't even need to have a reason for... Oh, good lord. I could have just reloaded, but I'm already save scumming enough that I feel like if I get caught, might as well just work with it. Okay, so you are still unconscious. That's the drawbridge control. I feel like that should absolutely put everybody on alert. If it's really the drawbridge control. I literally expected them to hide something up here. There's a break. Oh wait, can I climb this chain? This totally is going to be a secret thing. Hi, Twinkleplier. How are you? What a name, too. How was your Valentine's Day? It was perfectly fine. I did not do anything. I am a single Pringle who is unwilling to mingle. I see that corpse there. I'm still satisfying my curiosity to explore. This looks like one of Slackjaw's people. Breaking everything that they let me break. I highly doubt you're single. Why would you say that? I quite clearly am. I'm literally a neat who does not leave their house. Except to walk my dog or go to the grocery store. So that doesn't even really give a chance to meet people. Okay, I don't need the rewire tool. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Raffle! How you doing tonight? It's been a while. I should make my model bigger again. It's been small for a while. I kind of want to break all this stuff just because it lets me. Praise be the OCD god. Love the pink. Thank you. They are free assets. So technically anybody can go download them online and use them.
Double the Sasha redeem.
Double the Sasha redeem. You didn't even use points for that. I'm refusing to do it. Literally just using their mod powers to make the TTS work for free. But how goes Furball? Did you do anything for Valentine's Day? Double the Sasha Dream Roar. Oh god, they used points. I don't know how praise works for doing that, but they used up their points, so yeah, we double in the Sasha. Praise be for the double Sasha. He deserves it, and that's why there's two of him. See, and I even did the praise redeem, because you said praise the double Sasha. Double Sasha is double the good boys. Nodders, nodders, nodders. Love the lead address. I do too. Double the Sasha. And yet redeems will only affect the primary Sasha in pink. Triple the Sasha? What? I don't have triple Sasha, though. Like, I can only bring out another of the regular Sasha. Because I load my regular model as a live 2D asset. And now Sasha's no longer single. That makes sense. Praise be the triple Sasha. They are triple the good boy, and I refuse to do more than that. I wonder how many I could have on stream before it, like, gives my PC a stroke. These two Sashas will just vibe over here. See, they'll just vibe over here because they're taking up screen space. Let's try. I refuse. I know we've had like 8 or so live 2D assets. One for Sasha and one for Sasha and one for chat. But what was it? Back in the day, we had like 8 to 10 live 2D assets on stream at once. And so now Samuel can bring the boat closer to the bridge. You're also doing good. You had a chill day. Nice, nice, nice. You little. So there was nothing up there. How goes you? I goes good. Bought some chocolate, bought some new cheese to eat in sandwiches today. They didn't have the stuff I wanted at the store for a while, so for a bit I refused to eat cheese. I was like, no, I'm only eating the type I like. If they don't have it, I'm just not eating any. Ridiculous.
Keep skulking around.
You're back, Wibbles? Breaking everything for no reason other than I can. Understandably, you discovered a cheese your grocery store carries that you absolutely refuse to eat. Does it taste bad? Does it smell? Oh god, is it blue cheese? I was friends with a French family growing up, and they were fans of this blue cheese, and I refused to touch it. Can you sway your head side to side with evenly spaced sashas? I might be able to. Put the pink one in the middle. Put these ones like this. And then you just go. Does that work? I assume that worked. You know, it just tastes horrible and had a slimy feel to it, despite it not being slimy at all. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. They locked me in a room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Well, thanks. No problem. Okay, so there's nothing on the underside of the bridge. Or the drawbridge, I guess.
Let me know if you want to take my patrol. You're such a chocolate.
It looks so odd that their eyes look like they're shooting fire, basically. So there's at least 2 people underneath me. They've gone back to being unalerted. Good luck, this green is great. It is. I've definitely been enjoying it so far. But hi bro meat, I hope you're doing well. Shesha, what is today again? It is Valentine's Day, also known as Singles Awareness Day. Although it's technically about to end, but considering I started my stream at today, near the end of the day, it's Femboy Friday. Oh snap. I've seen some people post on like Twitter about that. Or Thigh High Thursday, etc.
I'll get to the bottom of this.
You love femboys? Good. If you didn't, then I'd be confused why you'd be in my stream of all places.
I gotta stop doing that.
Femboy Friday on Valentine's Day must be a sign. Oh, I thought that guy was coming to see me. Do you have any pics of your thighs anymore? No, I do not post in real life pictures. I'm a VTuber, so I try to keep that stuff separate. I mean, there probably are pictures of my thighs on the internet somewhere. Because, I mean, just like anybody, when I was younger, I definitely took pictures. But that's not something I've done in recent years. He's gonna notice the people and... Okay, unconscious, unconscious, unconscious. So no one's dead. Well, that still broke it. Still broke it. Do you plan to be a NEET for a long time? I never specifically planned on being a NEET. It just sort of happened between health issues, anxiety issues, etc. It's not something I actually even enjoy. It's just when you have a severe anxiety disorder that interferes with your daily life, as well as an inflammatory autoimmune disease that makes it hard to eat and do a lot of things. Stuff just piles on top of you. If I could turn streaming into an actual career and work from home, that would probably be amazing for me, but I know the odds of that happening are very slim. Still working on it, but even people who work for years or do all this stuff often don't make enough to actually survive off of. It's a rare few that have that luxury. Sex sells, that's all I got to say. That you are giving me incredibly bad vibes right now, just throwing that out there. It's true, sex sells. Sex and violence are the two most popular things online. I do not plan on selling my body or posting pictures just to make money. That's more of a moral thing. People are more than welcome to do that if they want. There's nothing actually wrong with it, but I know you didn't directly mean it like that. You asked about my thighs a minute ago, and then telling me sex sells now, which is basically suggesting, hey, you should do more lewd content. But that's not my vibe. Is there anybody else here? I feel like I should at least move this corpse. Just so if that guy paths by the door, he does not see. We've taken the whale oil out of there, but I don't know what that was even connected to. Till you found out your limit is 4 cheeseburgers, time to get work on that to add it to 5. Jelly. I can literally eat like 1 cheeseburger. I have a very small stomach. I'm not someone that eats a lot. I believe in you. Sasha Harem. Anyway, changing convo, how's the weather? The weather is horrible. It's like minus 30 where I am. I feel like it's supposed to get colder too soon. And then in a week or two, we're supposed to warm up for a while to like minus 10. But it is not fun going outside. It literally sometimes even hurts just to breathe the air out there. And then I've got a little 16-pound dog, and she insists on going out even when it's close to minus 40. And my mom does not want to go in that weather, but the dog needs out. So I end up walking her myself every day for like a half hour in the cold. But I do it because I love the dog. I'd never not do it. The cold, incredibly. I'm like towards the middle of Canada. So we get anywhere, like, winter is anywhere from minus 10 to minus 40 something. Minus 40 something is insanely rare. That's not something we get normally. But it can definitely happen. And that's also Celsius, so you'd have to convert that into Fahrenheit if you're an American.
Hey, you with the mask and the hand tattoo. Listen, I ain't no criminal. I just collect river crust pearls. They chased me down, and I had to hide my catch. You help me, and I'll show you where the pearls are. Split.
Are you Canadian? Yes. I'm towards the middle of Canada. So if I find the cell key, he'll lead me to his pearls, and then I can just knock them out and take them all for myself.
You can split the pearls. Whatever you want. They'll kill me. They'll dump me.
You bought a balaclava specifically for how cold it gets in Canada, so it covers all of your face but the eyes, and then you have a second toque on top of that for warmth. That's actually a smart idea. I have a very big scarf that my mom made for me, and I wrap that around my neck and the bottom part of my face, and then I have the toque on my head that I pull down so that there's only like my eyes showing. You have a heavy leather jacket. Yeah, you get to stay warm. A leather jacket's probably expensive, but I bet it works really well for insulating the cold from the cold.
To get me out. Yeah, just look around. It's gotta be here somewhere.
River crust reproduction. Excerpt from a nature journal by Piero Joplin. Curiously, the river crust possesses both female and male anatomical features. One can only imagine what this would mean for human society, were it true for our own species. Would we dispense entirely with courting and dances? Imagine the increase in efficiency, as we all dedicated ourselves to the important matters in life, natural philosophy, of course, but also industry and law. And when aged members of society need to be replaced by more vigorous younger members, one could simply engage in the auto-impregnation process and produce the desired offspring. Back to the matter at hand. While any given river crust is fully capable of mating with itself, it must also be noted that reproduction does frequently occur between individual crusts. This happens when they live in colonies clustered above and below each other, such as when attached to a wooden dock pile yard. In these cases, the mollusk releases fluids, they run down and mix with other bloodlines. Weird that they throw in a book like that into the game, but I guess it's just biological fact stuff. Because that's kind of like clams and stuff, I think, in real life.
Just follow me. I'll show you the place. No one saw me drop it. You won't be sorry. We can split him right down the middle. Now I'm out of that cell, I'm feeling myself again.
Okay, I can't let this guy die, or it might be my fault. So I might have to knock people out. He's running, get him! It's true! And I was trying. Okay, so I might have to knock out these people first. I wonder what would happen if I went and found his stash, and then he leads me to it and it's all gone. Would he give me money and be like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to lie to you? Or would he just be like, oh, too bad. That... He was in the middle of turning around, and I totally should not have been able to grab him, but you know what? I'm fine with it. Are those river crests? Because I've never seen that shape before. Pure door key. Bullets. I wonder if I can actually... Hi, Bright Sword. How are you tonight?
You won't be sorry. We can split him right down the middle. Now I'm out of that cell, I'm feeling myself again.
You goober. Just a little bit. Titter, titter. Now I'm feeling myself. He suddenly spits up plague blood. Whoops.
River crust. I don't like them. That spit of theirs stings like fire. Get rid of that thing, or I won't go further.
Okay, good to know. I'm going to guess I can shoot those things. Because I think it's only that I can't kill humans. Let me just double check. Yeah, you can kill rats and river crusts, so I feel like it's only humans. Everyone is in fact cool. I'll pass that along for you. Finally, a use for all my bullets.
Someone's messing.
Okay, and there's more guards. So it's like I have to pretty much clear the whole way for this dude before this stuff. Nothing I can jump to here. We're getting close to Sokolov's house, which I assume is the end of the mission, because we're supposed to, like, kidnap him. I don't know if the rats can ever group up and become a swarm, and so that's why I sometimes end up killing them like that, in just hopes that if more come by, they don't become aggressive. Okay, did not expect there to be 2 people in there. OCD demands I reload and actually try to be stealthy. Not the rats.
Keep banging around. I heard you. Where are you?
I only have 3 sleep darts left.
Oh, I'll find you. Someone's about to get shanked.
I'm like not up with his stuff. Maybe they'll think this guy knocked out the other people here. I wonder if these were the guys that were getting alerted by the bullet shots. Like if it wasn't actually guards then that could have attacked the dude. I've only used like 1 rewire tool so far. 25, 50, 25. Alex note. Wait here and stay hidden until I come back. I have one last thing to do on the other side of the drawbridge. I need to deliver all these pearls we gathered to the boss tonight, so don't be messing around. If something goes wrong with the guards or if anything else happens, use the sink next to the building and speak loud. The boys will come running to help. The sink next to the building and speak loud. So can I summon people by doing that myself? Because there doesn't seem to be a sink in here. Yeah, I don't see any other enemies. I wanted to see if that would lure them over. And then maybe there'd be more people to loot. Looks like I have to wait for it to actually open up. Oh, is he gonna go to his teammates and have them knock me out so that he doesn't have to share with me? Or he's gonna call for help?
Come to think on it, there aren't many honest men left these days. Come on, let's get this guy.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna help me. Hi HD, I hope your stream went well. I have to open that. But so, I kill the river crust, that guy comes through, he uses the sink. Looks like a smotherable offense. Yeah, I'll absolutely be taking that guy out and not on a date, so don't you worry. Stream was good? That's good to hear. Wait, fun fact about your name, did you know Ku means sky or void in Japanese, depending on how much? I did not.
Come to think on it, there aren't many honest men left these days. Come on, let's get this guy.
Well, I got to see how that ends, at least. I'm almost out of sleeping darts, though. I wonder if I can loot river pearls from these crusts. Yep. 50 coin. 50 coin. 50 coin. 50 coin. 50 coin. Nice, they actually thought of that. So they look kind of like a stone artichoke, and then they open up, and there's the pearl in their mouth that they spit out of. I'll teleport in through and then reload. There's been nothing in the water yet, so you'd think I'd stop checking. You meant to say depending on how you use it. Thought as much. Not seeing anything in the water. Sorry, nothing to be sorry for. Okay, and so I think we've explored everything. I used up a lot of my bullets on those river crusts. There was bullets back further, but I'm not too concerned about that, going and finding them. Unless there's more river crusts soon in the future, which I kind of doubt. There's 2 bullets. You're a goober? A goofy goober who goobs? No, that sounds sussy. Sussy baka. Hi Trigor, how are you doing tonight? Is this guy's apartment complex going to be some huge thing? How are you? I'm doing good. Vibing as we always do. Oh, Midrow substation, so it's not just his apartment here. You good? You're gonna play Lethal Company with a friend? I'm glad to hear it. I hope you have fun. And hi Seer. I hope you're having a nice night. Grabbing points in people's streams. I was just hydrating for free, but I'll hydrate again for you. Thank you. So this is like mid-row station or some sub-row. Oh, I don't think I... Okay, there is no heart stuff in that part of the level. There's a part, you think, of BTT, Better TV, that auto-collects points? I should look into that. You finished playing the Elden Ring Night Ring Network test? Oh, nice, nice, nice. I think I saw one or two people, like possibly Arcane Sidious or such playing it, or someone else on my followed list was playing, like, Elden Ring Night Rain, and I was like, wait, is it out already? No, it can't be. This has to be a test. It's not Pengu? Oh, okay. I wonder if they would still be on... Oh, it's Fido. Fido Bandito is playing it. Did they just wind down? It still shows them live on my end. It's Friday, the curfew is midnight. Do you like it? They're kind of on the fence. The current session ended and kicked everyone out of the game. Oh, okay. Is that how it works? Weird. Overseer's music note. Yesterday an overseer passed in the street near me playing the strange music from the Abbey. Beneath his mask I could not see his face as he turned the crank on his music box, but I could hear his voice muttering verses from the sacred texts. Fear overcame me, because it is forbidden to carry bone charms and similar such items for luck. The overseers are completely unforgiving of this matter. Gripping mine in my pocket, feeling its warmth, I walked with my head down. He was heading towards the royal physician's home, that shaggy Sokolov, and something odd occurred. I could swear the charm in my hand reacted to the overseer's music, growing cold. Some inner vibrations seemed to go still. I found a book that is perhaps related to this and will study it so that I might understand. You can watch my whole stream. Nice, nice, nice. The ancient music. We already read that. A different time. So Sokolov's house is just down there. I've broken every bottle so far, and I'm not stopping now. Got to go. Have a great rest of the stream. Also have a great day, night. Y'all might be back later.
Wheels? Yes, around and around, like the cycle of life. Such a wondrous symbol of the progress we've made in industry and invention.
He's gonna be like, they're just wheels.
Sir. And remember, guardsmen, we must make sure they keep turning. It would look very bad on your record.
You had a ton of fun, though. That's good to hear.
Shut down on your watch. Yes, sir.
You had to play with randos because the password matchmaking was disabled this time? That's kind of dumb. You're a big fan of roguelikes, and Elden Ring was fun, so a roguelike Elden Ring is super... Oh, it's like the expansion's like a roguelike version? Do you start with random items, etc.? Or is the loot you find randomized? Or the segments of the level, etc.? Like... It's now priority purchase, and you'll be getting it day one. That seems like glass, so I can't get into that. I didn't mean to jump on him. You start fresh every run. You're not super into rogues, you guess I'll wait some more to see. Good to know, though. And he's looking over the edge. Did you ever play Elden Ring Session? No, I got it like a year ago. I kind of wanted to play... What is it called? I kind of wanted to play Dark Souls 3 before I played it, to play the games in orders. I played Dark Souls 1 and 2, but I think I might have 3 on PlayStation. I never bothered buying it on console. I mean, I think I may have a PlayStation. I didn't buy it on PC because normally when it goes on sale, it's still like 40 bucks. Do you play Roblox? I haven't played that since I was a kid, sadly. I do remember playing 1 or 2 game modes in it when I was young. Password thing was disabled because it was bugged and wouldn't work. Maybe they'll be able to re-enable it for the next session. That would be nice. Like if they just do a little patch in between. Oh, I could loot his bullet. That's what was going on there. If you stick around, you'll get some good content one day. Hey, I can break the sign. Bad kitty? What for? I don't think I did anything bad. I haven't used possession on a rat in a long... Oh, whoops. Oh, can I not use Darksight in combat? Oh, you don't play Roblox. Okay, so I knocked the people down out down here. I did see river crusts in Darksight down below again. So that's a bit more money I can get from killing 1 or 2 of them. That honestly looked to me like it was a health elixir, but no. You can probably use slow time to get through that. Stealing all the copper wire in their house, it's fine. They don't need it. Oh, that does open. That didn't look to me like a door that was interactable, like no joke. Okay, so I have to go down there. I can jump up there. There's the door of light here that'll cook me alive unless I do something about it. I do have slow time now. Only rank 1. But that's still enough to get through like that. They've stopped... I was about to say they've stopped hiding items in garbages, and then bam, items in the garbage. Because before I was finding stuff like in every other one. Okay, and this just goes above this. And so there's a barnacle right there. And right there. think that's 5. If you're interested in playing Roblox, your username is that. I probably will not. No offense is meant by that. It's just Roblox isn't something that's interested me in a long time. I feel like, did I miss one? But it should have shown up. The final game you played, the randos, and you managed to get to the final boss, but then got kicked out because time was up. That's oof that they wouldn't even let you finish it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that is the 5th one is all. So there is 5. You got a broken passive, it was great. Oh, I thought you meant like broken, like bugged. But I'm guessing you mean broken like it was way overpowered. At least that stuff's healing me. Much love, indeed. Blood from the eyes, which is a sign of plague. There's a weapon skill that summons a mini ice storm. The passive you got let you summon the ice storm when you started sprinting, and it was on like a 2-second cooldown, so you could literally just sprint to be able to summon a damaging AoE. That does seem fairly bonkers. Okay, again, nothing in the water. Wrong button. I thought I had teleport equipped. When an enemy gets frostbite, they take a chunk of health damage and have their resistance lowered, and you were just proccing it over and over again. Oh, so this would have stopped that wheel. And then you can get through even if you don't have save time, slow time. So this was a small area, unless I feel like there's going to be either an extended area inside Sokolov's house, or they'll make me run out the back door. Unbreakable door blocked from the other side. That person seems alive. I don't know if they're a weeper, and so the rats are not attacking them or something. I'll read those books in a minute. You're back? Welcome back. Welcome back from Gay Baby Jail, aka ads. So it's the 3 things of called the spheres. I think we read the first one. Hydrate, thank you. And hi Kit Cot, how are you tonight? So, excerpt from a work of fiction, middle chapters. Arcado was elated like a boy of 16 on the eve of Fugue feast. When we are back in Gristol, I'll be named royal physician. Or you will be burned for heresy, third prefect. All depends on what we find when we get there. My master's voice was different, as if the air of the outer spheres added qualities normally absent. Uncertainty, weakness, fear. I risked another glance at the monolithic structure in the distance. It was a wonder for Arcado, a puzzle for Overseer Bryn, and for me, a towering monument to emptiness, a magnificent shrine to madness. And then Volume 3, excerpt from a work of fiction, final chapters. I do not fear the void, nor am I concerned with the spiritual sanctity of the weak, for I am now his herald, his chosen, having seen his sublime vault, where eternally he feeds upon the substance of the void. Alone in our Arcado ship, the floor painted red with life, I draw designs with my fingers and gaze through the portals at the land rising below. There I will build the first monument to his glory, a rotting wound in the flesh of nature. Patiently I'll build, awaiting your arrival, O great scion of the void. So basically I assume the one dude went crazy, killed the other 2 people, and now he's going back to the regular world and going to build a shrine heralding the person. You woke up and watched a new web series episode, now you're waiting on coffee to brew. Nice, nice, nice.
Hi Sasha. You are amazing.
Hi.
No matter how bad my depression is, you always make me laugh and smile. I love you for that.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. If I can make anybody happier, then I have done my job here as a streamer, so thank you for the kind words, Kuv. Okay, so she said to get the rats off her. So she's hiding on the chair there. I can probably shoot them all. Or just hide on a box and use my sword to kill them. That's the door blocked from the other side. There's a charm. Or a rune, but it's a charm. Twist of Fortune. Very rarely a potion gives you full mana. I get enough potions, I don't really care about that. Interesting, though. Corpse, Tyrion's Journal. 26th day, month of wind. I finally found a new place where I should be able to hide and survive for a long time if I stay quiet. The City Watch condemned the building, so this basement should be a safe spot. I have to believe that. 28th day. Everything is going as I expected. The watch patrols in the street nearby, but they never enter the building. Food is the only problem, but I managed to steal some during the night. 2nd day, month of darkness. Someone else found this place and wants to share it. He has a strange amulet made of bone and claims it protects him from the plague. We'll see. Perhaps we can help each other, but I'm losing confidence in the odds of survival. 4th day. Since he arrived, I'm having bad dreams and I don't feel well. There are more and more rats in the building. Soon I won't be able to leave the shack even if I want. I'm starting to think his amulet is cursed. Also, so far, Night Rain is looking to be strictly PvE. Oh, okay, so there's no fighting other players? No friendly fire either. It's very fun having all 3 of you gang up on a down boss. I can only imagine. That just makes me think of Monster Hunter all over again. They're limping! Get them! Okay, there's a corpse that the rats have literally eaten everything off. I'm surprised they haven't eaten the entire body, actually, now that I look at it. And rats could 100% jump up onto this stuff, like I'm not even kidding you. It's only killing one at a time, sadly. Eventually they'll start running when there's not many of them. And maybe that girl will give me something for rescuing her. Then the boss gets up and instantly downs 2, and the third has to do a clutch revive. Oh, I almost thought she had a kid for a second.
Thank you for helping me. I thought it was safe. There were rats. So many rats.
And the revive mechanic
completely
fits
infested.
perfectly.
I know some folks aren't superstitious, but I swear, the rats showed up after a man came through, waving around an amulet of some kind. It looked like it was made of bone.
I just picked it up.
But he's dead now, like the others who were living here.
Is she gonna show me something? Like she suddenly just stopped talking. Did I miss something?
Thank you for helping me. I thought it was safe. There were rats. So many rats. Completely infested. I know some folks aren't superstitious, but I swear, the rats showed up after a man came through, waving around an amulet of some kind. It looked like it was made of bone. But he's dead now, like the others who were living here.
Nope, she does just leave at that point. When team is down, the knight starts to try to take them, and you have to attack the player to push it back and revive them. That's actually hilarious. You have to attack the downed player. Well, she didn't say anything about a reward, so she might not be giving me anything. You get an EP cube. Will she just stand somewhere?
Now the littlest one is sick. I smell bones in the pylons, blood beneath the stone.
No, it's just talking about the area.
Building a structure.
Okay, Sokolov's house. Oh no, this was just a really small area. Go to the north end. And that's Sokolov. I didn't check if there's more than one area. You can call me Sokolov? Okay, so there was only that one thing in here. And there's a rune and a bone charm. I can probably possess a rat to get under this, I'm guessing. There also might be a way to up here that goes over it. Shame is all like that one other day. She was easy to look at, seemed nice enough. Shame she has to die, I mean, and so horrible like. 2. Now you listen to me, it's none of our concern, the how or why of things, and if you want your elixir rations, then I suggest you stop your wondering. These are pigs for Sokolov's experiments, and pigs mean nothing to me, understand? Oh god, they're using human experimentation? Right, I mean, why worry about a couple of disgusting smelly pigs? All pigs get slaughtered sooner or later. Better if I wonder about those sounds. We heard from the warehouse, right? I mean, what was that all about? That's better. You'll go far, Grayson. Unsurprising that they would experiment on humans. Horrible that they would, but unsurprising. And that's probably that same building. Those people are... Oh, they're probably people for the experiments that are kept trapped like that. Secret stash tip. Higgins, I recently got a tip about a stash hidden at the north end of Caldwell's Bridge. Another crazy bastard keeping all his shiny stuff in a secret room. I was told you need to turn on the faucet in an old sink 3 times to open up some kind of secret door. No information on the value of what's in this room. I only heard about a street speaker hanging over the road just outside the door. Sorry about that, mate. Don't forget my share if you find it. I think we saw the street speaker right away. And so turn the... What is it called? Turn the sink 3 times? Like that street speaker there. Sure, there's all these extra doors leading out of the building, but they don't seem like there's secrets to anywhere. Oh, so that's where the front entrance would have went to? That I didn't go in? Okay, sink. I'll try turning it 3 times. Nothing on that corpse. Nothing on that corpse. Is it that thing? Yep. Oh god, it was rats! I hesitate attacking that corpse because I feel like it's gonna bug out and tell me that I killed someone when I didn't. No paintings. Coins, Inchmouth earned for 100. That shouldn't count against me because it's just a corpse and I let the rats out, but that's all there is to it. I can actually make a save before it, just in case. Oh, I quick saved right at the point that this happens. Okay, and this is blocked off, we saw. Bone charm right there. Not the rats, I know, right? Oh, he's causing trouble for cats. New bone charm added. Unnerving target. Enemies have a slight chance to miss with guns. That could be useful on a lethal playthrough, I'm sure. That looks like it was painted with a stencil. Okay, so this all just goes down to the house here. I want to check that one room before I forget that it looked like I was able to possess a rat to go into. And then that kills the rat afterwards, because it can't handle the possession. This will probably fall right back down. Oh, no, never mind. Most of those doors I've seen are like that, and then you have to, like, slow time or blink out. And so I probably could have jumped here from above after all. That's fine, it's not something important. What's that, a riddle, a word game? Okay, so why would no screams worry you more? Because it is our job to look after Sokolov and make absolutely sure he continues his work. The screams are evidence his work continues. Thus, the screams are evidence that I have done my job. The screams are evidence we have done our job. You know, guardsman, I don't care for you very much. And then he salutes and walks off. And then I'll free those people in the pylon area given the chance. I heard like a creaking sound and wondered if there was river crusts or something hidden. Okay, so that's on the street itself. She was a wench? Says who? Well, that person apparently. I'll explore on the rooftop in a sec. Weird that the place outside that dude's building would be so dilapidated, but... Sit up. Ooh, feathers in the thing. 10 coins. Hi, Dyer. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for lurking, as always. Okay, so that leads up to the roof. This doesn't look like it jumps anywhere special. Whoa, what was that? Oh, that's one of Duad's men. Sorry, your internet's still dead. All good. Thank you for the head pat, Glad Ravina. That's probably one of those assassin dudes that we fought with before. You saw nothing. Oh, nope, that guy got into combat with me. Okay, that makes sound. Sometimes I can jump down no issue, without making, like, the slightest peep. That's not what I... You saw at the very last second, it switched from being behind him to being in front of me. Have a good night. You have a nice night too, bro. Thank you for hanging with us. I was like, there was a person there before. I didn't trust these rats getting out and, like, eating corpses or unconscious people, and the game getting mad at me. I haven't seen a vendor in a long while. And this is just where that building with the corpse was, with the thing. I don't see any assassins. That guy doesn't look like one. Just put him around the corner. Okay, neither of them. It's like the guards with the red coat that have the guns. Thank you for lurking. I hope you have a good sleep when you do fall asleep. Oh wow, there's a... Oh, that's Samuel! Hi, Sam! I literally was like, uh-oh, a civilian saw me, what am I gonna do? No, it's just Samuel vibing beneath us with the boat. Wow, I almost fell into the thing with those dudes to be trapped, I bet. I was gonna say, that painting totally looks like it would be worth money. And it kind of would. Except I do not have a safe combo. Unless it would be over here. In the building itself. Which would kind of make sense. Normally the passwords aren't too far. The one, like, exception was the artist's painting where I had to actually go find him to get the code. And another safe. Except that one looks like one that I just clicked to open. Oh, and the safe fell on someone. Inchmouth jewel box for 100. I feel like that should be worth more. Sam.
I hope the night treats you well, Corvo. I'll be here when you have what you came for.
Hi, Virtue. How are you doing tonight? Happy Valentine's Day. I saw you on a Valentine's date with your sister yesterday. It was suspicious. Virtue's gonna be like, that's just what the redeem is called. It's not a real date. Suspicious. Where's my hug emote? Sibling date. I know I saw at least one person make an Alabama joke. Super say-so nodders. Okay, so no loot here. Question is, if I free these people...
I don't know who you are or why you did this for me, but listen. Nearby, there's a partially collapsed building.
Oh,
Up
yep,
on
she's
what
gonna
used
give
to
me
be
the save
third
combo.
floor, you'll see a painting.
Hi, Donkus. How are you doing tonight?
Behind the painting, there's a safe, and the code is
Sasha just straight up
29.
ignored me on Valentine's Day. What was it? 279? I wasn't paying enough attention. Because Donkus distracted me, which is why I ignored them. Donkus is way too distracting, Teardrop. There's supposed to be a journal note. Open the safe behind the painting, investigate the show history. But I hope you had a good Valentine's Day.
I don't know who you are or why you did this for me, but listen.
What about you? What are you
Nearby,
gonna
there's
give
a
me for
partially
rescuing you?
collapsed building. Up on what used to be the third floor, you'll see a painting. I used to work there.
294,
Behind the
that's it.
painting, there's a safe, and the code is 294.
Okay, and they're just...
Oh no! Oh please!
Why are you scared of me? I just saved you! I just saved you! You like my outfit? Thank you. I like your outfit, Dill Pickle, even if I can't see it. But hi, Dill. I don't want them to be scared of me in guess that case that counts against something. So I'll free them, I'll let them run, and then I'll just walk away.
I don't know who you are or why you did this for me, but listen.
Or it's because I had my weapon out,
There's a
maybe?
partially collapsed building. Up on what used to be the third floor, you'll see a painting. I used to work there. Behind the painting, there's a safe, and the code is 294.
Okay, 294. Okay, 2 gold bars, so 200 coins. I got attacked on one of the rooftops up there. I feel like I'm not supposed to go across there. That doesn't look like a playable area to me. I don't know if I've ever found anything on these boats, but I still explore just in case. That door's blocked. So many random buildings can be climbed into, which is kind of nice. Okay, nothing in there. I don't see like an assassin, so maybe I'm just going crazy. Oh, maybe it was that dude saw me and shot me. I feel like going up that chain would alert him. Blink, my beloved ability. Okay, so there's 2 people there. Oh, and these are the overseers. They're probably going to have the ones with the music box here, because we already saw one note or book about it. That's probably a secret going up on that, I bet. I could have thrown a grenade at the river crests. I didn't think of doing that. I want to check down there before I forget. This is probably just a way past those 2 guards, though. But Why make my way past when I can just go through them like I did? Misclick. Yeah, and so that'll go into Sokolov's basement. So I don't need to ride up those things that I kind of want to. Whee! I wonder if these are all barrels of the elixir he made. Did you do anything too cool today or yesterday? Not in the slightest.
Bug someone else.
Kaiko! Thank you for the raid! How are you doing tonight? Stream Elements right now, derp, derp, derp. Wait, what's going on with Stream Elements? How is it messing up? But thank you for the raid, Kaiko. I'm surprised you'd wind down this early. Are you tired out after Valentine's Day? Did you go out, do all sorts of fancy stuff? But thank you for the raid. Hello, everybody new here. My name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream literally every single day. So if you're ever bored when Kaiko's not around, you'll find me here playing whatever game has caught my interest. None of your Stream Elements bot stuff is working? Weird. I do my alerts through Stream Elements, so hopefully those are still working. But hi Kaiko, hi Ray, hi Boomoo. I hope you're all having a great night. We're vibing in Dishonored. It's my first time playing, and I'm playing both on very hard and non-lethal, so you see me reloading stuff like a million times. Like that. I didn't see the other dude in front of us. No, nothing fancy. You were super late to D&D time, so you needed to make sure you get enough sleep to not sleep through your alarm again. Oh, fair. That makes sense. I didn't know you played D&D. Do you do it online, or do you do it in person? In person? Kudos to you, then. That takes a lot of dedication. That game takes so long to play. But it is so cool in how much you can customize and do your own stuff. It's so much fun if you have a good DM. I can only imagine.
You two, stop chatting and wandering around. Go back to work.
I'm like waiting for them to spread out. So that's the dude, if you get in combat with him, he can start playing music, and then you're not allowed to use your superpowers anymore.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Indeed.
God dang it. I do have 2 sleep darts, but that's not much. I can always go out and come from above, because we did see that chain that lets me go above, as well as that other area to jump to. But yes, if you have not followed Kaiko or Vu yet, I highly recommend them. They are both absolutely amazing people, and they stream practically every night too. So you're always in for a good time. Nodders, nodders, nodders. It looks like I can do that. Hey! I think that's Sokolov himself. So he's at the top of the building. That's true, usually either Moo or you are always on stream, absolutely. I feel like you stream less than Moo. And I only say that because, what was it, in the Twitch recap, Moo was my number 1 watch streamer, and you were number 3 behind Shoreshoe. I was like, wait a second, I always have their streams open to lurk in, so why are they all the way down in 3rd, while the other is in 1st? And so the only thing I can assume is that you stream slightly less than her. Crew you're playing something else with? Mentioned doing D&D online? You sheepishly mentioned you haven't gotten into a good party before because you're too shy to ask directly if they had room for you. Yeah, last year you streamed a lot less because your PC wasn't really that good, but now you have a beefy PC. Nice, nice, nice. I'm glad to hear that. My first year and a half that I streamed for, I streamed on a laptop. Like, no joke, a laptop with maybe 10 gigs of RAM. So there was a lot of video games that I could not play. And then I saved up my Twitch paycheck for that, like, 2 years, something like that. And I managed to get a pretty decent PC. It's not top of the line, but it's got like 30 gigs of RAM and an RTX 3060, etc. They didn't bite, but that's on you, really. They didn't take the hint, hey, it's never happened to me. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm sure if you had asked them directly, they probably would have let you. Yeah, that was the problem with your old PC, and Moon the Gang wanted to play some really cool games that your PC was struggling with. You shouldn't have that issue anymore, though. Poggers, I'm glad to hear it. Okay, no enemies here. Oh, what was that? Thank you for the follow, World Player. I do appreciate it. Have you done the Monster Hunter Wilds beta? Because I know there's a lot of people doing those. And Seer and such is absolutely ready for that game to drop. Spin. Old coast map for 75. It said there was an ant in there. For a second it said I could pick it. You did last time and you're very much looking forward to it. Nice, nice, nice. We've actually read Mysteries Appendicia. But Kaiko, if you or anybody else needs to head off for the night, no pressure to stick around. I do appreciate anybody that wants to lurk or vibe with us, but I understand it's late and you're likely tired after stream, so no pressure. Okay, so there's 2 people in this hallway. Question is, can I knock this guy out without them noticing? And I didn't hold. You do need to get to sleep, then do it, Kaiko. I would say sleep is for the weak, and then I instantly go, I must be very weak, because I love to sleep. They saw me, but they don't seem to notice their teammate. Have a good stream, Sasha. I will. Thank you again for the raid. I do appreciate you, Kaiko. And he should be spooked. But that's on him for literally not noticing his teammate 10 feet away is knocked unconscious. The flooded district. I feel like we read that. No, we didn't. Excerpt from a report on Dunwall by Abe Breen. City Watch. Before the plague turned everything to heck, Redshore was filled with barristers and moneymen, rushing around taxing each other and whatnot. Every guard in the watch wanted that post, and there were classy women everywhere. The whole place got flooded years ago, just as the plague got real bad. People were sick and nobody was working, so the city let the dams go to rot. When the big one broke, I've heard tell, the river put it all underwater. The swanky Chamber of Commerce was there, and so was the bloody Greaves whale house. Now there's nothing but rats and gangs and who knows what. Last I heard, the captains had been using it as a quarantine for weepers. You show one side of the plague and it's your citizenship is being revoked. Over the wall you go, into the water. Enduring in this mortal coil, cause weakness, Eep is good. Okay, thank God I didn't fall there. Is this an elevator? It's probably an elevator, but it takes whale oil to use. Maybe it's a way to escape with Sokolov's body in tow. Sokolov house key. which I probably get from Sokolov himself. Ooh, sleep darts. I'm almost out of those. And that looks like the river crust opening up. Oh, tank refill pump. Okay, so this dispenses the tank. And that fills it. Pandician bull rat study. Okay, that was a new one. Excerpt from Lad Notes by Anton Sokolov. Hi, Jed. I'm doing well. How are you? Happy birthday again, although I know it's technically over now. I hope you had a great day off. The bulk of the rodent is hardly the most interesting detail, though it is the one first remarked upon by visiting colleagues who come to study my prize from Pandicia. Upon further observation, it becomes obvious that the specimen exhibits greater cunning than its cousins native to temperate Bristol. Twice in the night I have awoken to find it loose in my apartments, so a new cage had to be devised. An entertaining diversion, but a waste of my precious time. The dietary tests I have conducted have also provided some surprise. The Pandician bull rat, I can say with confidence, is not a finicky eater. With equal gusto, I have seen my little guest dine upon other smaller rats, living felines, and even the corpse flesh of a plague-dead woman found in the Wrenhaven River. Further study is required. Oh, that's powdered crystal. I thought that was more of the hemlock whatever stuff. Oh no, that's upstairs. This is in the elevator here. I just want to see where it goes. Thanks, doing okay. You've taken a stay-in day today. Probably do a walk tomorrow down to the other end of town. Depends when you get up. Fair. That makes sense. Don't push yourself. Okay, and so this does lead to the entrance. So like I said, I'm guessing this is a way to escape with the dude in tow. And then you don't have to deal with all those guards. Oh, Kaiko raided me, so I technically have my own tab open. So I can go open someone else, though. There. I have to knock out everybody, because maybe they have money. Or maybe they're guarding money. The game's all about money. I feel like he was literally about to turn around. Like, see, that guy had 20 coins. And a new pistol bullet. I've never used bullets like the entire game until those river crusts we fought. Okay, so I do have to go over the wall to go through there. Or no. This is right here. And that looks like it disabled both doors.
These damn things don't last long. What was that?
They're gonna find me. They don't seem to come to investigate normally when the fuel is out. Nope, that's an actual cook.
I have to keep this position. He says to bring a bottle, I bring a bottle. He says to bring food, I bring food. He says to undress, I undress.
Oh, yikes. I wondered if she was going to say something like that. The game is about money. I thought it's just choking hug tax. Hug tax! Actually, you can sleep with your friends. Then they'll all wait. Well, one of his friends already disappeared. I was gonna say they can have a cuddle puddle. Okay, that was the way in from over there. Hi, Meki. Happy Valentine's to you too. Did you stream today? I wasn't online in the afternoon, so I wasn't able to see if anybody was streaming. Don't hug you, you're scared. If you don't know Saimeki, she is wonderful, and you should all check her out. Sorry, sir, sorry, I wasn't sure if you're playing video games or such. I was like, Saimeki cannot wait. She cannot wait. She will literally ban me from her stream as she has to wait for a shout-out. That's the kind of person she is. Sameki's gonna be like, what kind of lies are you telling me? You did a short Minecraft horror stream and you were harassed by the goatman. Oh, I actually saw a Twitter post you posted about that, and I was like, wait, Minecraft horror? Question mark? I think I liked the post. Just because. Fake news, slander, nodders. It's good slander, though.
This position, he says to bring a bottle, I bring a bottle. He says to bring food, I bring food. He says to unwrap, I unwrap.
Thank you for the shout-out, though. Thank you for coming by. Are you looking forward to Monster Hunter Wilds? We were just talking about it earlier.
This whole place is gone to the hounds.
Yeah, that mod pack is fun for a couple hours, and then it gets meh. I feel like that happens to Minecraft constantly. It is fun to play. Wilds is awesome. I've never been big into Monster Hunter. I've only actually played one of the Monster Hunter games. The game itself is definitely cool, but then I get bored of the gameplay whoop too soon, I think. That's just me, though. I know a lot of people and streamers who play it. Monster Hunter! I love that angry cat emote of Coco does. Coco Dango. I kind of want to get one like that of the Neofioso. You don't understand that, but it grew on you. Like a fungus. Nodders.
Probably rats. Into everything.
Turn around. Good. None of the servants ever carry money. It has a click, and when it does, it gets addicting. As you can tell, it's already sunk its fangs into Seer. Nobody's gonna have a drinking problem when this game is done, just because there's no drink for any of them. Oh, you little... You see that? He's coming to investigate. Bit you a long time ago. He literally is coming to investigate all the broken bottles, and then the moment I teleport behind him, he's like, nope.
The tanks in these damn things don't last. Guards, for me.
Okay, he does see me. And that has a big AoE on the music box. He must entertain guests to have this many chairs. Question is, will he drop the music? Yep, he dropped the music box. Wrong button, wrong button.
Can't stay hidden forever.
Question mark? What are you humming about? What did I miss? What's going on? Oh god. You're trying to doze early so you can wake up in time for the next night rain session? Fair. That makes sense. Is it literally starting in less than 24 hours? Is it like they're turning it on every day for a short bit? It's 11 a.m. PT today. Physical training. PT is physical training. And Seer needs physical training to be able to keep up with all the video games they play, and that is good of you. I'm stuck. And that's 1 p.m. for you. Conscious, unconscious, unconscious. So far, every session has been 3 hours. I think I've actually managed to knock out everybody now. Except for the one dude that I actually need to. Sokolov's note to Howl Creek. Captain Howl Creek, when you and your men arrive tomorrow, I'll be working on my greenhouse on the roof. I know the Lord Regent wants you to follow me at every moment, but please avoid disturbing me. The experiments I'm conducting are quite sensitive, and I must finish with haste. And this is probably that basement area. Yep, this is where I came up before, and these people were right here, but I've lured them all away with broken bottles and such. These look like spotlights or something to me. Oh, and he still does his painting here. Because when we first saw him in the castle or whatever it was at the beginning, he was doing a painting of one of the bad guys. Can I actually steal that painting? The Obtuse Arguments of Lady Boyle. 300 coins. Okay, some of them have notes on them, some of them don't. Ideas for the Timp statue. So Barrister Arnold Timp feels compelled to commission a statue in his own likeness. Highly convinced of his own importance, it seems. Will I ever know the limits of man's vanity? Perhaps I will render the good Bannister lost in thought as he regards himself in a looking glass. In any case, his coin will further my research. Arguments of a lady boy instead of Lady Boyle. The Brigmore Witches. As a reminder to myself, 4 of these blocks of fine Tivian marble are destined to decorate the Golden Cat. Madame Prudence has requested I carve the stone into 4 of the women living together in the ruins of the old Brigmore Manor at the edge of the city. Once they are completed and installed, I will have to visit the bathhouse in order to admire my own work. Okay, you're gonna try to sleep later. Good night, Seer. Sweet dreams to you. I hope you do manage to sleep. We can't get them this time. They actually need to sleep. Jed's just absolutely ready. Give them an excuse. Give them an excuse. They'll do it. Okay, I think I've basically explored everything. So Sokolov was on the roof, totally not going to try to escape when pretending to sleep. Suspicious! Get him! I'll have to use the heart on this dude.
I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential according to the latest celestial alignment. As for test subject 312, after the characteristic sloughing of the skin, she should be dead by mid-morning tomorrow.
Yikes.
Please, sir. Please let me go.
Awake, I see. How are you feeling?
Much worse. Do I have the plague? Please, sir. I don't want to die.
Hush now, no one's going to die. You are much improved, number 312. The formula I administered to you is working exactly as it should. I cannot let you go yet, because I have not finished with my study. But tomorrow, you may...
And he says she'll be dead by tomorrow.
Really? You'll release me tomorrow. I'm not going to die.
Yes. Tomorrow, I will have the guards remove you.
Late morning perhaps, and he said by midday she'll be dead.
Perhaps.
But the pain. Can't you give me something for the pain?
I do have many pain remedies, yes, but alas, I cannot give you any. They could interfere with my research. You should thank me. Soon we will have a cure for this terrible disease, thanks to all my hard work and dedication.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, before I forget, there was a little drawer that I think had a gold ingot down here. Man, don't injure your arm patting yourself in the back. Jeez, true that. Oh yeah, 3 different gold ingots. We saw the word ingot for a split second when I first looked at it. And then we'll have to use the heart on him. Well, we don't have to. We'll use the heart on him just to see what he's saying. Or what his secrets are.
Anton Sokolov. He knew me once, and did much.
He knew me. I think this really is going to be the Empress's heart I'm holding then.
Yes, Sokolov's foreigner. The looks and manner of a Tivian swine, but he is also great genius. Not all his knowledge is gleaned from academy books. Some is gained from the maidservants he beds. What the aristocracy will pay for a portrait painted by Anton Sokolov. If only they
Whoa.
knew how much he detests them.
I'm just guessing, because just the fact that it says they knew him.
To this great mind, let him drink, and find company where he can. Many seek the bridge for solace, robed men, abandoned women, and plague victims have all left from here. Anton Sokolov, he knew me once,
Sup, Sokolov?
and did much to set me on my path.
What? How did you get past all the guards? Your tattoo is quite unusual. It is reminiscent of markings I've studied on cave walls far from the city. Who sent you? Piero? That jealous fool. There's no need to be his lap.
I could have just knocked him out, but I wanted to see what would happen.
One that I'm sure will please you more than anything Piero dreamed up. Who are you? What is it you want? Money? Elixir against the plague? I don't know how you got past all the defenses, but I think I can assume if you wanted me dead, well,
I'm gonna kill him.
in this conversation, everything within my power to give you is yours. If you'll just let me go. I can see you are an intelligent man, so you understand there will be repercussions if you should harm me. I am the royal
I quick saved.
head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. Stay back! Have you no heart? Please!
GG, game over. He deserved it.
Who are you? What is it you want? Money? Elixir again?
Okay, so then I have to kidnap him. I don't know if I should... Like, I'm probably going to open the door, but I might just knock the girl out. I don't think I can actually free her, because I assume he's infected her with the plague, and she's going to go plague more people without knowing it. Lieutenant Now's report. As requested, this is a sample of black market elixir we believe to be coming from one of the abandoned distilleries. No doubt it's inferior to your formula, or even to Piero's remedy, but people are desperate. We have not been able to identify the additional ingredients. Perhaps you'll have better luck. One thing of note, some of the men of the watch claim when pressed to have purchased and used this stuff from time to time, since it's cheaper than either of the popular brands. None of them report any illness or complications, so while it may not protect from the plague as well, it doesn't seem harmful. Lieutenant Christopher Nell, 2nd Dispensary, Detail, Dunwell City Watch.
Sokolov here. Excellent progress today. Test subject 312 is declining rapidly. As I theorized, formulas 12 and 17, administered in combination, greatly
Accelerated the disease, as if on purpose.
Interestingly, the respiratory mucosa had erupted and raised pustules, grayish in color, which burst, causing hemorrhaging and pain. I now turn my hopes...
Is he trying to plague people on purpose? Or is it just by advancing the plague he can see how it works and make his cure better? Okay, we've heard the rest of that.
Thank you, whoever you are. He kept me in a cage, like an animal. The pain is horrible right now, so I'll just hide in a corner and leave when I'm feeling better.
And you're not going to survive. I heard the good music, like da-da-da. I think I can teleport while holding corpses, like blinking. Because we did that with a guard's body once, and it didn't seem to affect anything. This is me trying to crouch while it's going down, so it doesn't look like I'm crouching. Oh, whoa.
Let's find that son of a hagfish.
Okay, didn't realize new enemies would spawn. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but... Because, you know, the player is kidnapping Sokolov and he asks what you want, just so no one gets any misunderstandings about you. I did indeed misunderstand that, and I just decided, you know what, I won't respond to it. It's perfectly fine. At least it wasn't something incredibly sussy. I want you, wait, no. Anything I have to give you. His body, quite literally, because I need to bring him back. I love how you can see the little figure in the bottom left doing the crouching that I'm doing.
Spread out. There's been word of a ruckus. No details yet.
Okay, he can't see me there.
Spread out. There's been word of a ruckus.
You saw it coming for once, you get misunderstood way too often. It's all good. I mean, even I get misunderstood sometimes. You say something or make a joke and then realize, wait, that can be taken a different way, or wait, I might not know this person enough to make this joke, etc., etc.
Look sharp. We got a prowler.
Wow, Sasha looks so cute today. Thank you! Haha, Shimosa. How are you doing tonight? I hope you are well. If anybody does not know Shimosa, she's the one who did my chibi model. She's also been doing the character design that I plan on using for when I get a 2.0 model. She's also Fito Bandito and Ko's the VTuber mama. Too long, didn't read. Make sure to check them out. Nodders, nodders, nodders. You're doing pretty good. How have you been? I've been pretty good too. Haven't had any big health complications recently, so I'm glad for that. Haven't had to, like, go to the hospital or anything like that in months. Which does occasionally happen for me. Okay, I didn't know that guy would be right up there right away. I'm playing this on the hardest setting and trying to get the good ending by playing non-lethal, so I end up redoing stuff a million times. It's definitely nice. You can very much relate to that. There you go. Oh no. And he's gonna kill his teammate by hitting me holding him. So I knocked out the one person. This is tricky indeed. You're looking like a suave debutante today. And I landed on him. Hi, Polly. How you doing tonight? I do still have 3 more stealth darts. Are you here to sweep us off your feet? No, I'm just here to sweep your feet. I'm the new maid. I heard a lot of good about Dishonored. Is it hard to play? Depends on how you play it. I don't find it well, it is a little difficult for me, but like I said, I'm playing on the hardest setting with trying to be non-lethal. If you played it without trying to not knock everybody out, if you played it where you're able to just play lethally and stuff, the game would be a whole of a lot easier. Despite being an old game, it's definitely well fleshed out and thought out, though. There's a lot of books for, like, backlore to the game and stuff going on in the city. There's some interesting interactions. There's tons of exploration. Like, there is little buildings and rooms all over that you can use your powers to blink up to. You had a lot of fun playing SnowRunner with some friends. Nice, nice, nice. I'm glad to hear it. Is he gonna turn around? He did. That should be the last enemy I have to knock out. I mean, I don't even need to knock him out, but it's like perfectionism where I have to get rid of everybody, and sometimes they have money. When you're done with this, check out their next game. Deathloop might be a fun idea. Oh, I feel like I heard of Deathloop. I think Onion might have played it at one point. See, some of your friends really love the game and have been talking about it for ages, but you usually have a massive skill issue, so you're a bit doubtful. I feel like you could totally play the game with no issue. It's similar movement, but with a 70s vibe. Isn't Deathloop the one where you're on, like, an island? You're some guy trying to kill executives in some order, and there's some girl trying to assassinate you while you try to assassinate them, and you have to do it all in one day.
The royal physician himself. You made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off.
It's fine, he's just eeping. We can't go yet, give me a while. Let's get Sokolov back. No kills. Bodies found, but that doesn't matter. Found all the runes, bone charm, shrine, painting. Oh, I actually, for once, I got all the gold in the level. Normally I miss a little bit of it. Like, anywhere from 100 to I think 300 was the most in one level, but normally it's 100 or less. But I literally found every single coin in this level. Greed is good. I learned that from the goblins in Warcraft. Last time we returned to the hub area, what was it? There wasn't too much new stuff. None on the outside, I think. Cash donk money dollar. Good. Nodders. I wonder if he'll have woken up. Nope, he's still just passed out.
They set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything.
Good.
Shock him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places.
Also, hi God of Hyperspace, how are you? It has been a while, but I hope you're well. Haven't seen you since Paladins was still popular. Fair. Did you hear that Paladins is basically dead now? Now you're fully pink? Nodders. Yep. It is heartbreaking to hear, especially since my mod Dire has like 5k hours in the game, and I'm not even exaggerating.
I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better.
You're honestly not doing too well? I am sorry to hear that.
And ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays.
I'll answer in a second.
You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
I will sleep, but I will say goodnight first. I think it was because it wasn't making enough money. Just like a week ago or something like that, Hi-Rez or whatever that does both games, Smite and Paladins, decided to stop all development of the games. And by that, they don't just mean like, you know, adding regular stuff, improving the game. It means 0 updates. There's going to be no new battle passes, no new PvP ranks, no new skins, no nothing for original Smite or Paladins. They're basically going to focus entirely on Smite 2. Smite 1 is still not getting updated? Not anymore. Not from what I read, at least. From what I read, they basically fired everybody that was working on Paladins and Smite 1, and they're stopping development of them altogether and literally just going full throttle on Smite 2. So the servers are still up, and they'll probably be up until the server cost starts being more than the money they make from it. But yeah, it's not fun. Rest in peace, that's unfortunate indeed. Paladins was actually a really good game. I like the cartoony style of the characters on top of the gameplay loop. Rumble and sniffle. I will quickly teleport through the water and just see if anything respawned. I don't think so. I think the only thing that would have respawned is in the building again. But I can always reload and get my mana back. I think that's one of the games I watched you play when I first found you after Streets of Rogue. Probably. The other year I played, when I got into Paladins, I played it, I think, throughout the year for 200 hours. Or 230 over a year and a half. So, oh, a river crest. I'm surprised that spawned. But that should give me like 50 coins if I kill it. You and me met through a Paladins match. I think there's at least like 3 or 4 people that I met that way, including Direfox. Or no, Direfox, it was just because I was streaming Paladins, and they liked watching Paladin streamers. Open up, nerd. Open up. Why am I falling in the water? Think you would play Smite 2 at all or no? I'd probably be willing to try it out at some point, but I tried Smite 1 once and did not enjoy it at all. The vibe of it and gameplay just threw me off, and even in my first match as a newbie player, people were incredibly toxic while I was trying to learn the game. Mind you, that can happen in any game, but I'd probably be willing to try Smite out once or twice and just see how it feels to me. But I can't really see it being a game that I play a lot. Do you remember what game mode you were on? I do not. I think I played 2 separate game modes. One which was the very narrow game mode where there was just 2 points in a straight line. And then the other was the bigger game mode where there's like 3 paths and you have to destroy all the towers. So the one had no towers, it was just 2 portals with the enemies funneling through it. There's a massive community difference between the 3 main modes. Over here is where there were Weepers before that broke in. Random rewire tool. There's a bone charm in there, but I haven't been able to open that door yet. I have not found a key for it. The line one is where a lot of people care so little, you'll end up being the only one on your team even playing the game, and I mean that literally. The line one is actually the one that was most toxic to me, and I'm not even, like, just kidding you. I literally did not know what I was doing, and so I was kind of, like, wandering off to the sides fighting, and people were telling me that I was throwing the match, etc. Hi, Astro. How are you doing tonight? I hope you are well. Oh, you met those players? Yep. I played the 3-round or the 3-line one with Seer and Curl from my stream, so I think there may have only been 1 or 2 randoms, and since they knew what they were doing, I basically was just kind of tanking towers and such with that Ice Yeti type dude.
Normally, I'm a natural philosopher, but today, consider me...
Was he about to say anything when I walked up to him? Like, was he gonna comment on Sokolov?
I'm working on a new arc pylon. It will perform absolutely stunning acts of destruction, I expect.
Nope.
Normally, I'm a natural philosopher, but today...
So that's the side of the community that stays acts as if they're gods at the game, then there's no ranked for that game mode. Okay, I unlocked the 1 new blueprint. Stealth boots. Oh, I didn't want to spend that. I'll buy a ton of sleep bullets. Just because this guy sells them for a lot cheaper. The one NPC mid-mission that I found that sold one in one area sold them for like 100. This dude sells them for only 30.
Here to serve.
Okay, stealth boots. Reduces footstep sounds. I've never really had an issue with the footstep sounds, but still. Further reduces them. And then portals, no one cares. They're all just there to have fun and kill other gods. Spin razor and grenades, don't care. Mask optics, I don't care about zooming. I can increase bullet capacity, it's cheap, and then I have it in case there's creatures I need to fight. Can't really use it on humans, or it will fail me. Pistol upgrade, adds damage and short range, whatever. Just can't use spring razor. It's more effective when walking blades. If there's a touch player in there, at least when you see it, every picks on them, since that's everyone's there for the game mode. Oh, for fun game mode. I didn't buy 2, just in case I find any in here.
Logic is flawed, anyone can see that. And not an original idea to be heard. His notes are a mess if he keeps them. How he got this far is anyone's guess. He says what they want to hear. Friend of the rich. That's his method. Sokolov's true genius is pampering the aristocracy. Fools.
You know you've done it before. You made it look like you were going to pocket heal him and immediately just walked away. Hilarious. Normally I wouldn't be into that, but it's like when someone is strictly being toxic themselves, then I am fine with being toxic back to them. So this guy is supposed to, Sokolov is supposed to give us, like, the name of the mistress of the one dude in power, I believe. Abandoned apartment key, there we go. The bone charm literally just appeared in that building over there, and now we instantly find the key for it. I think we've read The Shadow on Bitterleaf. Yes, it is. Yeah, like, you already have enough depression and anger issues as is. Don't need to spread it in a game like Smite, but if someone's gonna be toxic when everyone's vibing, that's your cheat game. The Pendleton votes. Havelock, bravo, sir. The Lord Regent is furious about losing the most recent vote at Parliament. He was counting on the support of the Pendleton family and expected limited resistance. Just as you said it would, losing the Pendleton voting bloc has really slowed him down. And since the Lord Regent's defense budget failed as well, he's getting desperate financially. It seems that most of the coin he's using to keep the City Watch going is coming from a close ally. We suspect it's a powerful noblewoman who is perhaps his mistress. I'll try to dig up more information. As we know, if the watch doesn't get paid in coin and elixir, their loyalty will start to crumble. Your friend on the inside. What's this game about? Never heard of it. Dishonored. It is an older game, like 12, 13 years ago, but it seemed cool and a mod recommended it. It is like Empress gets assassinated, you're her bodyguard, get blamed for it. You basically are out for revenge and working with a group of loyalists to take down the people who orchestrated it. And you end up getting superpowers. Don't ask, it literally happens. You get superpowers to blink and possess people and stuff.
We're getting closer to reaching our goals, but our position is becoming more dangerous. You don't house and feed a half dozen people without leaving telltale traces. Riverboats pass day and night, and the looters are going to start gathering once they're sure the plague has burned the place out. I conclude, if our enemies are not dead by the month of wind, we will be. There's a sadness in it, but she's strong. Weathering the death of her mother just a half a year ago better than most grown men I've known. Once we take Dunwall Tower, I'll see that her life is better. I've always thought that I'd command the Navy in her name, but sometimes I wonder if I shouldn't just take the title Lord Regent and do it properly.
Wow, does that mean are we gonna kill him? Is he gonna be the big boss? He's saying, I always thought I'd do it in her name, but maybe I should make myself Lord Regent, like the leader, and just do it myself. So is he going to decide after we've taken out the bad guys that, you know what, I'm the most qualified? Sounds like the subplot in a D&D campaign you're currently in, and how the party avoided it so much it's relevant in the next campaign, since it's all in the same universe you made. He's returning now with Anton Sokolov over his shoulder, simply amazing. Not only can Corvo project lethal force, he can do an extraction that I didn't think possible, and soon the two greatest minds in the Empire will be here, together. If I could get these rivals to cooperate, they could create weapons and tools of unimaginable power. If I could command both of them, well, I'll wait and measure their dispositions towards one another before following that line of thought. The list, conspiracy is being dissolved. So far, who was that guy? He is one of the guys helping the Loyalists. He's like, not the leader of the Guard, but the leader of one of the Loyalist factions, a military man who was, I think, in charge of part of the Navy, etc. So he's a veteran who has a lot of experience and sway under his belt. But now suddenly, by reading that book and that audio player, it sounds like he's getting ideas in his head of wanting to take over as the new leader later. There's a rich dude, Pendleton, that comes by here who's helping finance the thing. There is a couple maids and stuff. Oh, okay. This looks very 1600s to 1700s. Yeah.
Lord Pendleton, Memoirs, Chapter 41, in which I bed two of the Boyle women and only missed the third by virtue of some inclement weather.
Oh, Lord.
It was the month of rain, and to counter the gloom, the Boyle ladies hosted 3 nights of merriment by invitation only. Lydia was most fetching in lavender pants and a tunic of yellow silk. She was pleased with me from the moment I walked in the door, with my manservant bringing not 1 but 2 cases of effervescent wine from the south. In fact, I had come laden with gifts, such that all three boiled women soon took notice, and they set out to make me more than welcome. We uncorked the wine right away, and as night fell, we... Wallace! Found these interruptions.
Yeah, that didn't happen. Like, I can almost guarantee you that did not happen, especially with Pendleton. Okay, no new items in the bar. Okay, I got the apartment key that I've been wondering about for a while. Though it said there's like a bone charm in here. I almost thought I heard the sound of a weeper. Processed oil for 50.
You are required to boil any water from public fountains or the river. Anyone who has consumed untreated water must be reported to the watch.
Okay, so they do think the plague is spreading through the water. Bone charm. Oh, unnerving target too, so I don't care about that. Have a moderate chance. Enemies have a moderate chance to miss with guns. But I'm trying my best not to get into combat no matter what. Shelly, thank you for resubscribing. 2 years, good lord. I hope you're doing well. I've missed you. I'm here every night. But I missed you too. I hope you're having a good evening. I hope Valentine's Day was well for you. Oh, Dunwall Sewer? Oh, it's locked. 2 entire years, legend. Thank you for lurking, Danny. Well, I did the bird's peck on the dog because he was purebred. Beautiful, no joke, I like that. I never would have thought of that. But thank you for lurking, Danny. Okay, so I must come from that area in another level. What does that make me think? I remember seeing another joke recently.
Is ENOHMGLS Sashu is ENOHMGLS mods are ENOHMGLS God of hyperspace is ENOHMGLS not
It's so ridiculous. Sleep's just trying to add a huge acronym to say stuff about people. They're Yada Legendary Supreme. I don't even know what that entire thing dictates at this point. Oh, what was it? Speaking of dad jokes, I feel like that reminds me of one where it was something like, boy, this graveyard is crowded. People must be dying to get in. Aw, aw, aw. Can I steal from Emily?
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep. Poor dear. It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do.
You get nervous around trees, it's always quite shady around them. Trials of Aptitude, I feel like we read that. Yes, we did.
She still has bad dreams. Though it's understandable given all she's been through.
I'm trying to...
Sometimes she calls out your name. Sometimes she cries for her mother.
Trying to wake her up. Code of the Series for Volume 1 we've read. Your landlord called you to complain about the heating bill for your apartment. I told him to come on over. My door's always open. Yep, it's been good. Your back is feeling better, and you just made shrimp meat spaghetti. Time to eat. No, no, no. I've never had shrimp in spaghetti. We've read that.
There's hardly a need to work on table etiquette. She knows it all, even if she chooses not to employ it.
They wrote it as choses.
Hold her spoon by the wrong end and pretend it's a sword. Then suddenly she changes and she's all manners, asking for a tea party. I tried to oblige her, but I have little to work with. No proper plates. Instead of a cloth napkin, I've only the bar rack. Ale mugs instead of teacups. I've asked for things befitting her, but they have their minds on other things.
Well, yeah, you can't really blame them.
And I decided to make a pretend dinner using paper and little things she's found here and there. On the floor, I suppose.
It's buttered shrimp with garlic. I've heard of buttered shrimp before. You've had shrimp Alfredo and that's good. Okay, so I have to go to sleep up here. Oh, a reward. Lord Pendleton's reward. Corvo, this matter with my brothers has not been pleasant at all, so I don't wish to discuss it further. However, I really must thank you. I've heard that you found some other means of neutralizing them without taking their lives. Ingenious. Wherever they are, even if they're miserable, they are alive at least, so perhaps someday I will see them again. Lord Trevor Pendleton. And then he gave me 200 coins worth of gold. He says that, but that Slackjaw guy said something like they're gonna ship them out, cut their tongues so they can't talk, shave their heads, and turn them into slaves in one of their family's own slave mines. Thank you for the posture and hydrate. And I mean, it's their own slave mine, so I don't really feel exactly bad for them. We have two hands for a reason. Your drunk uncle said that to a judge for drinking and driving. I'm guessing that didn't go over well for them. Thank you for the head pat.
Hi, Sasha.
Hi, Kimmy. I hope you're having a nice night. Time to rest. Hopefully he can at least say hi to Emily before he leaves the next day. Okay, the royal physician Anton Sokolov is now in the custody of the Loyalists. Through Sokolov, it will be possible to strike directly at those closest to the Lord Regent. How cooperative will the most brilliant man in the Empire be? He must be swayed or coerced into telling what he knows.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
Makes sense, because I would protect her. You can stay here whenever you want. Emily should back to your own room. I'll be here. You can stay whenever you want.
Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
So I forgot you were just Catboy, or you were Femboy Catboy? Femboy Catboy. You got some pistols from a T-Rex. He was a small arms dealer, of course. Emily's rendering of Corvo. Daddy? Is he actually her dad? Remember at the start of the game, I said I feel like Corvo is actually her dad because there's no emperor. The empress didn't seem to have like a lover that we knew of. They just have this dashingly good-looking Corvo as a bodyguard. And the fact that Emily's saying daddy there. Emily's rendering of Corvo. Corvo, this is a drawing I made of you without your scary mask. But I like my scary mask. Note from Pierre. And I specifically didn't buy 2 sleep darts, and I find 2 sleep darts there. Note from Piero. Corvo, thank you for getting me a live weeper. I didn't get him a live weeper. This is going to be invaluable for my old friend at the Academy of Natural Philosophy, as living plague specimens are quite difficult to procure. Rest assured my colleague will handle the situation as humanely as possible. I mean, I knocked out the weepers in the sewer, but I didn't do it so that guy could ship them off.
Let us all praise their choice. The dance of investiture will take place without delay.
And this is where Samuel sleeps. That's the rich dude, Pendleton.
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time.
Well, yeah, because your brothers are gone. I think I had a note before that I can get rid of now because... Abandoned apartment needs key across the street. Hound pit thing needs key. Yeah, I can get rid of all my notes I had for Dishonored. Personally, how has your year been so far? I'm curious because you feel not enough to ask the deep questions. My year has actually been really good. I feel like months ago, I had a situation, like 8 months at the beginning of the year. There was a situation where I coughed up a little blood and I had to go to the hospital for like a day trip. But that's because I have an inflammatory autoimmune disease, so if some inflammation flares up, stuff can bleed like that. It's rare, you don't need to worry about me like that. But other than that, my year has been pretty good. Streaming is going well. I've made enough money that I'm hoping to get my live 2D model soon in the future. I'm doing the character redesign. I've redesigned it like twice with Shimosa and stuff like that. So overall, I feel like I'm doing well. There's been 1 or 2 little hiccups, but not enough to hold me down.
Royal Physician, I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you...
By the way, I forgot, when did you play a game where you were fighting against robots? That was the last stream you remember? A long time ago. Like over a year, I bet. That would have been Generation 0.
Our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
I'm gonna eat a piece of crunchy chocolate.
Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress. And the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying the city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague, I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard of worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
Can we release the rats on him? You had a handyman help you around the house. You gave him a list, but only 1, 3, and 5 was done. He said he only does odd jobs. There you go. I like that. We saw that book. Is that Scatter or Scudder? Blackie, Red King, Krusty, Grinder, Old Blue Bacon. And this is where they did dog fighting.
It's time to put him to the question.
I don't know why they have Tivian or in a dogfighting arena, but... or kennels. Can I, like, grab him through the bars and punch him?
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
We'll punch him once and he'll give in. There is a gate on the floor there. I almost wonder if he'll escape. Perhaps I can find a bribe for you, Sokolov. Let's see if the rats are hungry. This is probably the bad thing to do.
No, not rats. Stop! Stop! I will tell you what you need to know. I'm obliged to safeguard Dunwall's greatest intellectual asset. I can only tell you so much. I was not permitted to see her face or hear her full name. She called herself Lady Boyle.
Okay, first I want to see what the bribe would have done. I'm absolutely feeding him to the rats like that.
You're part of this rabble, but I know...
Perhaps I can find a bribe for you.
Curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
Talk to Piero and buy a bribe. What could you possibly bribe this dude with? He's peeking on the girl while she bathes.
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers, shaped like...
This guy's so creepy.
The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, you know, looking through the lock.
Who you watch in the bathtub is none of my concern. I'd rather you didn't spy on people here, Piero.
I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and beg for your discretion.
I feel like she should absolutely know. He should bribe us to keep it a secret.
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to
Which girl, Emily? No, Callista.
am reluctant to
Who was
give it to
Emily's, like, maid.
It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendician spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
Solid potential ally, I'll take the brandy. Oh, it's only 150. I want to see if... Can you knock him out and take it? That would be hilarious. I just want to make sure it doesn't add chaos, does it? Trying to scare him with the rats. Trying to look it up. Someone's saying that infecting the still like I did might raise chaos slightly. Also that it might raise chaos slightly doing that to this guy, but I don't know if that causes an issue or not. It's no longer Valentine's Day, thank God. You mean Singles Awareness Day. Also, hi Curl, how are you tonight? You're a little late. All good, Master. Okay, so there is like levels of chaos, and so there's basically low, medium, and high. It's not just low and high chaos. Yeah, poisoning the still might have increased chaos. You can decrease chaos by doing certain things. Thank you for lurking, I do appreciate it. Still an hour left for it over here, unless we got a viewer in Hawaii. You think you're the last holdout? It doesn't tell me how much certain things increase the chaos. Just that there's certain levels of chaos you have to stay under for the ending. I kind of do want to just release the rats to scare the dude rather than using the money, even though I have so much money I can easily afford it. Sorry, just looking at stuff. Yeah, because it says increasing chaos is poisoning the still, so the one thing I did increased it. Interrogating the art dealer till he fell unconscious would have increased chaos. As much as I want to, I feel like I should do it to maintain it. One of the googly eyes is in front of the glasses and one behind the glasses. Oh lord, that's happened with one of the others.
Looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense and will be summarily punished by officers of the watch. Display your...
You got to redeem the codes for Stair Rail. Oh no!
You're part of this rabble.
I wonder if one moved back a layer or something at one point. Probably. People say if you kill less than 5 people per level, you can still get it. So I might be able to do it without getting in trouble with them. Thank you for the head pat. You played the Elden Ring Night Rain. How did you like it? Sears seemed to like it a lot. Let's see if the rats are hungry.
Sorry, sir.
You like it? Good, good, good.
I will tell you what you need to know. I'm obliged to safeguard.
Hopefully this won't give me the bad ending. I don't think it will, but it's not a big deal either way.
I tell you so much. I was not permitted to see her face or hear her full name.
You're definitely going to pre-order it.
Lady Boyle. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking.
Even from behind, she makes a striking portrait.
I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
Oh, so we're going to go to the party. I already found an invitation.
But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
In 1 minute, the ad break is going to start. Apologies in advance.
Don't you, Corvo?
Yes, you will be able to mingle with them once you're on the
What's this dude's name? Sokolov.
Find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent, and take her out whatever way you can.
It said that releasing the rats on him, it increases chaos, but it also, you know, there's, even if you do 1 or 2 chaos things, it doesn't seem like it'll instantly fail. From what I looked up, there's a couple things that reduce chaos in this game, and I've done 1 or 2 of them already.
I swear I never saw her face.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw?
I want to read
You'll
it.
know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact...
Sokolov,
he may be
Sokolov,
looking
Sokolov.
Sokolov!
I knew Sokolov would see reason and tell us what we need to know. He never actually liked
Emily! Oh, I thought she was going to say goodbye to me. Where's Callista? I want to tell her that dude was peeping on him. Oh, I don't know if I actually saw that this time. I'd rather he didn't spy on people here.
I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and
On the one hand, hopefully that he's caught, he'll never do it again. Especially since he points out he knows I could kill him at any time. But I also kind of want to tell her, because if someone was being that creepy to me, I would want people to know. Oh, good lord, I can go in. Sup, nerd?
Can't you see I'm about to bathe?
About to? You already are. Maybe you like company. I'm sorry, it wasn't my intention to intrude. Maybe you like company.
Corvo, under other circumstances, I assure you I might welcome your advances. But rats, plague, and tyranny have a way of killing the mood.
I did not for a second think that they would let me just A, walk in there, and B, hit on her while she's in the bathtub. Like, excuse you? I had to see what was going to happen. I had to see my option. Later, I'll see if I can talk to her and tell her about the guy. Sure, Sasha.
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
Of course.
Did you kill people?
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Did you?
Of course. Doesn't. Oh, yes. But that's not for young girls to hear about.
Yes, it is.
I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself.
You missed it reading up on the ending.
Isn't it?
You didn't actually get to see anything.
I knew it! I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Is it?
Yes. Mostly. Maybe we should be quiet now.
But I want to know. This stuff's cool. This stuff's cooler than the main quest. Tell me about witches controlling whales. And for that, you should be squished sarcastically. No, you could, but you could have turned up your sound.
The Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready?
Yes, take me to the Boyle estate, Samuel. You'd think by now people would at least know this mask. And so if I don't have, like, an actual party mask, you'd think that they would instantly know that I'm the bad... Well, I was going to say the bad guy, but I'm technically the good guy. Oh, face cap winded down. Grabbing points for people. You've learned that the Lord Regent's strongest supporter is Lady Boyle. However, 3 women in the Boyle family are referred to as Lady Boyle. The wife of the late Lord Boyle and her sisters. Sokola painted Lady Boyle from behind under unusual circumstances and does not know which is actually the Lord Regent's ally. You're being sent to the posh Boyle estate on the night of a costume party in order to determine which Lady Boyle you must eliminate. And then there's always a stealth option, so I don't necessarily eliminate them, quote unquote.
All the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think they'd be tall.
Oh, tall boys.
Watch yourself, Corvo.
Can I actually knock them out?
The good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours lets you blend right in. Enjoy your evening out with the folk of quality. Better you than me.
We read about them before. I think they're on stilts so they can be away from the plague people, and then they shoot the plague people with incendiary crossbow bolts, and supposedly they're drugged up so that they don't feel pain, so they probably have lots of health or are resistant to attacks. They look like they're humans though, so I don't think I can actually kill them. That's why I wonder if I can stealth attack them with sleep arrows, and if I do that, will they literally fall over and hit their head and die? Sewer gate key needed, so maybe this is a way to escape the party by coming out through the sewers here. Wait, is there... So there is something in the water. There's a rune. Today was a very sad day for you. Why is that? I mean, I know it's Singles Awareness Day and all, but still, did something happen to you? Oh, your Final Fantasy XIV expired? Did you buy like a full year subscription and now that's out, or? Oh, it was just a month? I was like, because I feel like you've been playing it more than just a month. In May, it would be a whole year of playing it. And I take it you don't have any more money for it or such, and that's why you're upset? Yeah. Tragic, but you have to save for Elden Ring and such, so it makes sense. Hi, Palm. How are you doing tonight? Happy Singles Awareness Day. Monster Hunter True 2, true that. For some reason I felt like there was going to be a tower here. But I guess it's just because of the tall boys. Don't worry, Curl, it'll still be there when you get back. I'm good, how are you? I'm doing good too. We vibin'. Okay, nothing to jump up to. That heals me for the fish bites. Okay, yeah, there's nothing to jump up to here. I keep wishing there was a flashlight in this. Rat. Cat kills rat. Okay, no items or money down here.
This place gives me creeps. Didn't old Granny Rags used to live right here?
Who? That crazy old lady?
They say she used to be a noblewoman until her whole family died off. They say she...
And she probably did.
Outsider.
How about this? You do your damn job, and I'll watch out for scary old ladies.
Snarky. She was in love with the outsider from the way she was talking. Whenever people are standing facing each other, you know they're going to talk.
Sing that evening in the garden, but she lost her voice right at the start.
And that's a crime?
Wait for it. A couple of overseers were passing, and they had one of their, you know.
The music boxes.
So she stopped singing as they passed,
And they thought she was a witch.
you should have seen it. Ran right through the rose bushes and tackled her. Dragged her back to that abbey.
And they call us stupid.
We had to get a notarized letter from the Regent himself to get her back. But she hasn't been the same since.
I'm not surprised. I've heard stories.
She won't talk about it. One of these days I'm gonna take one of those zealots apart myself.
I'll be right behind you.
That's not actually funny, but just the idea behind it is kind of. The whole, okay, she's so good at singing and stuff, but as the overseers with their music box that blocks the outsider stuff are passing by, she stops singing, and they're like, gasp, you stopped singing. You get your good singing voice from the outsider's powers, and that got cancelled out by our effects. And they run through literal rose bushes just to tackle this singer.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Never doubt it.
Oh, and a tall boy almost saw me too. That was close. Some of them have been able to see it when I teleport in front of them. Others not so much. He'll need the whiskey for minor asphyxiation-induced headache. Oh, and that dude's still killing stuff. There's like weepers or such. But them killing stuff does not affect me and my playthrough, as far as I know. But they let you explore so much in this game. I love it. Okay, so one rune is there.
Going to a party, Corvo? Is that what you dreamed of? All those months in Coldridge Prison while waiting for the executioner? Well, beautiful women in the latest fashions, laughing and drinking Tivian wine. And what of the host, Lady Boyle? I can see all her tomorrows, and I know that either she dies tonight at your hand, or she'll live out her days, month after month, year after year, far away, even as her fine clothes wear into tatters and her silken hair gets dull and gray. Half the city can see the lights from the party, and they dream of the delights inside. Will you tear it all to pieces?
I mean, I'm gonna loot it all.
It's Lady Boyle's last party.
Get a load of this guy. Hi, Cart. How are you doing tonight? Okay, so there's also a bone charm. Plague resistant. That's probably reduced damage. Weepers inflict slightly less damage. Feeling randomly lucky when it comes to this game? Why so? Oh, there was someone else in there. I don't want to kill them. Literally right as he's noticing me. That seems like a glitch. You beat the third and second end missions of this game and detected with no kills. With no kisses? With no retries? Kudos to you then, that's impressive. I have OCD, so even if I don't mess things up, I still sometimes reload things. No kisses for you, Teardrop. It's not what I meant, Sasha! Too late, we all saw you typed it. It was worrying you? You're never this lucky? On this day out of all days, too, which family member is dying? I love how she's still got high heels on and everything. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to this building from above. Or I mean from below. I was about to say, does he not show up in Darkseid? I feel like they're going to be immune to this. Yep, they're absolutely immune to the poison, the sleep grenades, so I might have to just skip them altogether. It's also weirdly lucky because you're away from home right now, and you brought your Oculus but didn't realize the controllers were dead and didn't pack batteries. So out of pure luck, the first 2 batteries you dug out of the kitchen drawer had full power. Poggers to that. So I think I just have to avoid those dudes, considering if I can't put them to sleep, there's not much I can do to them then. Switch family members dying. You, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. Me? I mean, you are a family member. A member of your family. Doesn't have to be now. Either we're all dying second by second, says you. I plan to live forever. And so far, so good. Nodders. Now they got a Valentine's. This is God's way of saying stick up life. Now if you send an agreed sum to Sasha's PayPal. Okay, let's reload that. I knew that guy was around, I didn't think he'd be right there. Okay, so this just leads to that same rooftop. You can blink over the gate. I could, but I'm exploring. Robot uses to live forever. He doesn't want to experience the dying of the light, the sun. Wouldn't that be kind of cool, though? And I mean, you could just pass out in space until you float to where another sun is. So this is one of the, like a mini version of one of the towers? They haven't set it up yet? Imagine how cold you'd be forever. Absolutely, it'd be messed up. Counter wanted for the abduction of Anton Sokolov. Anytime I see Voxelotl pop up on Steam, I always think they're playing Neon Abyss, because their profile picture is the Neon Abyss symbol, which they probably got from, like, playing the game a bunch. Okay, so it's like, this does lead to that same building. Was that something glowing? Or no, that was just light through there. That's the same room as before. That sounds terrible. It does. But I'm scared of death, so I would still take it. Some more reference to that poem, do not go into the good night, rage against the dying of the light. I honestly thought it might be, because as soon as you said dying of the light, that made me think of that phrase. Oh, whoa, rats. That dude's probably gonna fight them. I don't want him killing the Weeper. I know I'm reloading a million times, sorry. I have to do everything perfectly. What's going on with that dude's leg? Spaghetti legs! Spaghetti legs! Oh, that seems suboptimal. I mean, he was a Weeper. Maybe it was an evolution. Those two guys do look kind of cool. They vaguely look like they have armored suits. I don't know if those things are supposed to be to protect them from attacks and such. I just wanted to get a good look at them. He's in a corner, so I don't think I can really reach him otherwise. I keep thinking that dude's gonna attack the rats, but then he doesn't. Nope. So those tall dudes are immune to sleep bullets? Yep, I shot like 6 into him and he would not flinch. They're supposedly drugged up on stuff that makes them, like, immune to pain, so I wouldn't be surprised if that makes them immune to this other stuff. Or there's already so many chemicals in their system. Because I know for a fact that I did not hit his things. Like, he didn't hit any of those little armor plates around him. So I think it's just, I have to avoid them completely. I'm kind of curious to how strong they are. No, they have tons of health. Oh, I think they may have had an oil whale backpack that you have to aim at. I think that counts as a kill too. Oh yeah, I guarantee it, because they look like humans to me. Like, the only thing I've been allowed to kill, technically, I think, is the animals. Get the rats! Get the rats! Okay, nothing in there. I don't want him to kill his teammates with the AoE. I was thinking he might go investigate that. So that just goes across. This goes down to where I found that rune. With Samuel's boat just over there. Oh, I haven't looked at my powers in forever. 5 runes. I pretty much, most of this stuff is damaging, so I don't care about it. Improved dark sight. Representations of the sound you make is visible and lets you see useful objects and security systems through walls. So we'll grab that one. I'm not sure I've ever seen an item just hidden on a little ledge like that, but I still check just in case. Nope. Okay, no door up here, so it's just that middle building that can be gone into. I'm just gonna run in front of him for a second, so that I can check. It does not seem like there's any items around here. This almost looks like a bus stop or something, and there's nothing in here too. So I'll just check inside the building and then I can leave this little area. I was gonna say, can I not go through there? I don't actually know if the tall boys count as a kill, but like I said, they look human enough to me that I'm just assuming they are. Okay, there's nowhere else to go here, so I have explored this whole area, except this room. Yep, they do look very bloody. Dreary, dreary, dreary. You wanted me to decide, you asked me to do it. There's a hole in the world. And then they killed them, I take it. I kind of... Are those spikes? They look like spikes. I take it it's like an anti-plague measure of some sort. Oh, Granny Rag's diary. I can't trust him. You can't love what you don't trust. That's the song the birdies sing when the weather turns cold and forces them out of their nice homes they built. Nice homes spoiled. Spoiled and ruined. Useless now. So the birdies hate the weather that betrayed them. They fly away to look for new homes that aren't so cold and dreary, dreary, dreary. I'm leaving too. My valise is packed. So dreary everywhere I look. I can't bear it anymore. I keep forgetting. God dang it. I'm playing on the hardest setting, so people are very able to notice me. Especially these tall boys, apparently. Oh, and they're putting up fireworks. Oh, there's an enemy right there. You'd think she'd be in a totally rich area, even if she has guards. This place still seems so much as shut down by the plague, etc., etc. Didn't expect that to work, but I was curious. And curiosity killed the cat. A lot of rat swarms around here. By a lot, I mean 2 so far. I know once they start running, they will not, what is it? I think eat the people anymore. Oh, it is highlighting useful items like lootables. When it said useful items, I didn't think it meant loot. This would have made it so I didn't miss loot so much easier. It also feels kind of cheesy. Well, now I can explore a lot easier without worrying. There's a single coin in front of them. Bone charm, clockwork malfunction. Enemy grenades take slightly more time to explode. That's okay. A single coin on the outside there. So if you jump all the way up there with teleporting, etc., you can get 1 coin. Though it might be a coin of 5 or 10. Okay, so I think I go across the street. Or across this thing and do it. Neutral zone reach, try to blend in. By which costume your target is wearing. Guards quarters key. Oh, this goes to the guards quarters. They didn't even notice me do that. That was actually amazing. Thumbs up. Ninja'd. Absolutely. But so now it's literally showing me all the valuable items, including loot. So that's going to make the game a lot faster, since I won't have to look over my shoulder constantly to see if I'm missing stuff. It did look like there's something out on that. And it does look like there's a window up there that you can somehow get to at some point. Yoink. Okay, so it's like you can jump over that gate there. Thought you noticed something in the canal back there? I will double check. Because it's possible I missed something underwater. Aristocrat. Doesn't look like it, sadly, but it's always good to check. It might have been nothing. I am a loot goblin, so it is always good to check if there is or isn't. I don't know where the tall boys went. Like, no joke, they are just gone. You're gonna see me using that ability constantly now to look for items. Gatehouse key needed. Gatehouse key needed. I must have seen something like one of those mooring posts. I did actually find an invitation in a previous level.
I'm just doing my job.
Can't I give you it? I swear I picked up an invitation in someone else's building in a previous level. That dude looks one of your regulars, dang. Tell them they added them into a video game 13 years ago without their notice. It shouldn't matter that I alerted them, as long as I didn't hit one. Oops, someone read it out. Oh, Mika did. That's too bad. I thought of raiding her if she stayed up later. Can I actually possess the Weepers? That's messed up. And I wonder if that leads me up to that window I saw that lets me jump over to that one coin. You little. Fine, I'll actually look where I'm jumping. So this just lets me jump over there. I'm forbidden from going to the second floor of the mansion. Will enemies lose interest if you get far enough away? I believe they do. I don't know if, what is it called? If guards will go unalerted, but at the very least they'll go back to their post and stuff. And there's that one, it wasn't even a 5 coin or such, like I said, just a single coin. I was supposed to deliver a note to Lord Shaw here. You're going to eat and everyone. Good night, oh god of hyperspace.
Yes.
That is a goofy mask. This is a note from Lord Trevor Pendleton.
Pendleton? What's he got to say to me?
Pendleton is a gutless, lying sack of shit. I hope he's paying you well for this.
Uh-oh. 100 coins stolen? But if your future just call you hyper or space.
Hurry up, and let's see what you're made of.
Lord Pendleton's representative will select...
Oh my god. He has me dueling for him? I can't kill someone, so I cannot do a duel for a to the death. He literally does not even tell me what it is. He just says, hey, deliver this letter for me. That's so scummy. I want to see what happens.
A contest of honor will take place between this anonymous gentleman acting for the challenger, Lord Trevor Pendleton, and Lord Shaw, the challenged party. You will each turn and proceed to the marked positions and remain facing away from each other as I count down from 3. You may then turn and fire.
Get on with it. I'll kill this fool and we can all go back inside.
Sorry, my lord. We shall proceed.
I feel like he's going to shoot me early.
Stop. Stand right there. 3, 2, 1.
And that's another patron dead. What do we do now?
It's lucky we're in demand. I hear the Estermonts pay top coin. No use trying them tonight. Let's see if we can find a little brandy. Let the boils clean up the mess.
I can probably just walk away from it.
Yes. You couldn't stand the party either. Quit hovering and state.
Pendleton is a gutless, lying sack of shit.
Well, I gave him the letter. Maybe I can follow him and then just walk away. Take the dueling pistol and then I just leave with it.
Tonight. Hurry up and let's see what you're made of.
Lord Pendleton's representative will select his weapon. A contest of honor will take place between this anonymous gentleman acting for the challenger, Lord Trevor Pendleton, and Lord Shaw, the challenged party. You will each turn and proceed
Peace
to
out.
marked positions and remain facing away from They then turn and fire at on with it.
Welcome to the Boyle Estate.
Thank you. You don't have any money for me to take?
Party's indoors this time.
You have a key.
You need to stop right now.
I'm not seeing any items.
Hello. The Boyles hope you have a wonderful time.
Okay, so that's the mansion foyer.
Get your own squad after what happened last night?
Indeed.
Another party game. It was fun for a season, but now? Oh my, that's wicked. Who made that mask for you? It's exactly like the wanted posters.
It is.
To cast a pall over the whole evening. I think I'm starting to enjoy myself.
That's hilarious. Oh, that's gonna make people upset. Great. I mean, nothing said I can't walk in here. The exquisite tall boy.
Who do you think you are?
A rich person. Spiked grenade housing. So that'll probably make it so the explosive is more powerful or makes people bleed. He got upset for you for eating his lunch. That's... Yeah, just the fact that they actually think of something like that, adding it in. Ignore me teleporting around. So that's the second floor, which is... What is it called? Off limits, but I can still go in there. I'll go in, save in here, and then wind down, because it's already 3 AM. You were playing Colt Canyon the other night, and you only just noticed that the merchants you can find around the game will yell at you for cutting their horse loose. And why would you cut their horse loose?
Careful. We tried for a peek upstairs, and the man on duty is an ass.
I should have taught him some manners. This party is a sham.
I'm sure he's just doing his job. A party like this, anyone might have crept in.
Excuse me, my cousin is a marquis.
Of course I don't mean you, but people are desperate, and the Boyles are awfully wealthy these days.
Nonsense. Waverly just hires officers from the West to impress people.
Their obsession with the Boyle women. Will it never end?
I could hear the dog going in her sleep. They only recently added the ability to ride horses in the game. You always just cut the horses loose, let them run free across the plains, you know. Well, that's nice of you, even in a video game. I like doing things like that, too. Okay, who all is on? Callie's on, Baka's on, Mink is on. Lady Silver's on, playing with Czar and Ayeka. We could go back Mink. I think I rated them last week, but that's still days ago. Thanks to the stream. Hope you have a great rest of the night. You too. Thank you to... Oops. Thank you to Kaiko for the raid. Thank you for everybody coming out and vibing with me tonight. I'm not sure if I'll continue this tomorrow, if I'll play Hunt Showdown because I haven't in like a week, if I'll start something new. Really all just depends on what I feel like. But you all have a nice night. Please take care of yourselves. I hope to see you around. But for now, go say hi to Mink, and goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Peace out, good night, see you around.